I'm Carla Kamp. I'm the CEO of Lifetree Community Project, a registered non-profit organisation working here in Kaisens. Right. So previously our students that needed to access the school in the morning were able to come directly across. What that does now is it forces all of our school children to walk past the informal settlement, which is notorious for its human trafficking, amongst many other criminal activities. In fact, those same criminal activities that are affecting the residents of Bloubosrand are the kinds of criminal activities that our kids now face walking past the informal settlement, which is a couple of extra kilometers as well. It also includes the teachers that come from Bloubosrand. So we've got a policy here within the Lifetree program that all of our staff members and volunteers need to come from the local area. So our teachers and staff members from Bloubosrand are also forced to walk past the informal settlement. We've seen a massive increase in the number of people that are being robbed at the taxi points here along the informal settlement, cell phones, wallets, shootings. So all the crime that Bloubosrand is experiencing on that side of the gate, we're also experiencing it as an organisation here. So the criminal activities that are causing the shutdown of Bloubosrand are now what our beneficiaries face on a daily basis, just to come to Lifetree and access our services. We're actually talking about people that are staying within Bloubosrand, residents from Bloubosrand, that need to access social services and welfare services, as well as humanitarian services that the Lifetree non-profit organisation offers on the other side of the gate. And the residents that are being affected are from mostly the Bridgetown low-cost housing complex, and their access is being completely restricted as we're just over the road from the complex. I absolutely understand what the residents have done. It's been coming for a long time. I've also championed the cause of it's a mutual cause, and the reason is because crime affects not just the Bloubosrand residents, it also affects the majority of residents from the Kaisens informal settlement, and that's really something that unites not only Bloubosrand residents that have started the shutdown of their suburb, but it affects people in squatter camps, it affects people in Dainfern and outlying areas. So what I see happening here within Bloubosrand is just the start of something that's going to be rolled out across South Africa amongst various socioeconomic levels, and it's something that's experienced by people on all sides of the fence. However, whenever we roll out a new project or a new initiative, there has to be an evaluation process, because after the implementation of the initial project, there's always some fallout that's unexpected, and the people that are affected by those or things that we really didn't expect from the initial rollout are affected negatively. And by evaluating what's gone wrong, we can also provide solutions for that. So there is a solution in place with the pedestrian gate having already been installed in the main gates. However, the pedestrian gates are not being manned, and that's really our crisis point, where there is already a solution in place, but the residents are not on board with manning the pedestrian gate to allow access for people and residents of Bloubosrand who need to access social services here at the Lifetree organisation. From Monday to Friday, we've got an educational facility here that is a private school, and it offers education to kids from the surrounding areas, which include about 2 to 5 kilometers. So a lot of our students actually come from Bloubosrand and from Bridgetown, and they need to walk directly through that gate to access our project. And we've got a feeding scheme as well that services 60 families Monday to Friday. We also have a sports facility here that provides soccer development from Monday to Friday, soccer matches on Saturdays and on Sundays, and then we have Sunday services which also provide youth services, children's services, as well as a feeding scheme, and then especially and most importantly humanitarian aid packages to the elderly, many of whom come right from the Bridgetown low-cost housing complex.